Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We're here today at the Madison on the 5th here in Austin, Texas. My name is Mohit Patel, and we're here to kick off Shanti, Once Upon a Time in Bollywood. It's a magnanimous English musical here that's going to be on in Austin, Texas. And we're here to kick off the event. There's going to be a Silk Threads fashion show, music, performances, tons of great people. It's going to be a great event. The show is going to be awesome. And now we're going to hear from the brain behind the entire production, Prakash Mohandas.
So Prakash, tell us about the musical. How did you come up with this idea?
Well, I've been wanting to do something of this, sort for a long time. But I think the idea came about because I've been involved in Bollywood dance for a while, and the fact that there have been no musicals in Texas itself kind of drew me into it. And some inspiration from Bollywood itself, from different movies, bringing it together. I wanted to do something like this. So the real inspiration behind it is the fact that nobody's really done something like this in the past, and we were able to pull in 140 people to do it.
Wow, 140 people?
Yeah, the cast is about 140 people, including crew. It's a little bit more than that.
So give us the split. How many actors, dancers?
We have about 20 actors. We have about 75 or 80 dancers. We have about a 30-35 member choir and orchestra. And then we have the rest of the crew.
So we heard you're an engineer by profession, is that right?
Yeah, I was an engineer by profession. Not anymore. I quit my job in March, and I'm doing this full time now.
But there were times when you were doing a full-time job as engineer and pursuing your passion as well. So how did you manage to do everything together?
Well, I mean, I think if you're really passionate about something, you will end up doing it. It wasn't easy, but I think 5 years was the time that I was doing both at the same time, but only because I was passionate about it, I could do it, right? It wasn't easy and the balance was hard, but I think if it was something else, I probably wouldn't have done it.
So is it something that you had started in your childhood? Were you like 5 years of age, your parents knew you were going to be more art and movies?
No, I don't think it came about like that. I started dancing when I was about 6. So I started and I learned Indian classical music when I was younger. I did a lot of theatre. So all the training came from my school years. But till I came to the US, I never realized that all the passion or the hobbies that I have could become a profession. So I was back in India. It was the usual, be the engineer sort of a deal. I came here, and the US taught me that all this could be an actual profession.
So tell us about the support you got from Austin community.
That's a long answer, because I think one of the reasons why this is even possible is because we have about 20-25 community partners helping us out. We have pretty much everybody I know in Austin supporting the project in some way or the other. And the last 9 years I've been here, I've been able to build, that network or support structure, and everybody is on board with it. So I'm really grateful that we have some kind of support structure with us.
So what is the scene of Bollywood in the mainstream at this moment, in 2030?
Well, I mean, I don't think it's mainstream yet. I know a lot of people know about it, but a project like this is important because we're talking about the non-Indian audience watching something like this, and almost 80% of the interest and 80% of the cast and crew is non-Indian in this project. So this is really taking it mainstream, and I hope there are a lot more projects that do this where we can have regular shows and not just one-off shows, right?
And you have like 3 events before the actual event, right? So this is one event, Bollywood Ball, and next event is Bollywood Day.
Right.
So tell us about that.
Well, so the Bollywood Day is really an event where we're trying to break the world record for the largest Bollywood dance. We are trying to get a lot of people together at the Long Center lawns to do one dance together. It's also meant to promote the show, but in reality it's just about the spirit of a lot of people coming together and doing one dance.
Wow, beautiful. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All the best for the show.
Thanks so much.
So Krishna, I heard you are co-directing with Prakash. How did it come about?
Yeah, Prakash and I, we have worked with quite a few productions, like his own Lanka and Food for Thought, his short film, and then he has worked with me on a few of my theatre productions. So he came up with this vision to do this one-of-a-kind show in Texas. So we thought, okay, why can't we do a musical? And he said, yeah, that's my vision. So he said, let's do it together. So that's how the birth of Shanti happened.
Were you worried? Were you thinking it's very risky because nobody has done something like that? What were your feelings? Like, how how did you even think that you could pull it off?
Definitely.
Since nobody has done it, right?
Definitely. I was worried when Prakash asked me, you know, when we can do that, because this is going to involve a lot of effort, a lot of practice, a lot of rehearsal, a lot of transition. So many things are involved in this. So, but Prakash has always ambitions to achieve things. He really has that. He's really driving me into this. He said, "Yeah, dude, let's do that. If this is possible to do, we'll do it." That's what the whole thing is going. I think it is going to happen. We are going to absolutely dazzle on 23rd, 24th, 25th of August this year. Long Center, Austin. You know, it's one of the very prestigious auditorium up in Texas. So it is a big, very huge auditorium, and everything is looking good. Ticket sales are looking good. We are looking good right now, honestly, and we have fantastic cast and crew to work with us.
So Neha, how did you get the lead role in Om Shanti?
Well, I'm really blessed to get this role. I basically started off dancing for Agni Productions when I was in middle school, and about January I got a call from Prakash asking if I was interested in playing the lead of this Broadway-style musical inspired by Bollywood. So Om Shanti is what it is.
So you are a student of Westwood High. So
yeah, I am.
How does, are you in senior year?
I am in my senior year.
So how the senior students, what they do in school, that's enough for them to go places.
It is.
How do you manage this overproduction and the school year pressure and college apps and everything? How do you do it?
Well, it's been difficult. When I had practices during the year, weekdays were basically blocked off for schoolwork and homework, and all over the weekends, Friday night, Saturday night, and Sunday, I always had Om Shanti as a priority. So
what is for you after this? What do you want to do now?
I am interested in fashion design and performing arts, live theater. I have been doing it ever since I was really small and a student in elementary school, and I would love to pursue that as a career choice.
This is what you want to do?
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
So Vikram, I heard you have the leading role, but negative role. So how does it feel to be in a musical with a full-time job? Is it your passion? Is this your true passion?
So I do consider myself as one of the many local creative talent here in Austin. This is probably the first time I've been cast in a negative role, and I like it because it challenges my creativity as well and how I kind of investigate my talent personally. As far as working with a job and other passions in my life, I think it's a balancing act, and I enjoy that a lot.
Okay. So where do you see yourself after this?
I kind of have been taking opportunities as they come along. I have a bunch of other passions as well that I pursue, and so there will be other things that take up my time, and either Prakash or somebody else will definitely bring more opportunities to challenge me.
What do you have to tell to people who are watching you and want to pursue their passion, want to do something besides a 9-to-5 job, want to have fun and kind of open up their hearts to so much creativity and arts outside?
What I would say is, personally, what I think is what defines a person is what they do between 5 to 9 and not necessarily between 9 to 5. And I believe in that very strongly.
That's the right answer. Thank you. Thank you very much. All the best. Okay. You are one of the choreographers too in Om Shanti. So, are you a choreographer professionally, or what do you do?
Yeah, I've been choreographing mostly in classical Indian and also Persian styles for about 10-11 years. And so this was a great opportunity to bring Persian classical movement into a Bollywood performance, which of course takes from lots of different traditions.
So how many dancers do you have in your song?
We have about 9 performers who are going to be doing Persian dance.
So I heard they've been practicing for months, is that right?
Yes. We've been practicing for a very long time, and we actually just got brand new costumes in from Istanbul, from Turkey, so we're excited to show those off. Yeah. it's taken a lot of work.
Yeah. So if you want to pursue this term, what do you do full time?
Full time, I'm actually a social worker. I work in a psychiatric inpatient hospital, but dance has always been a passion of mine, and I've been doing it since I was about 4 or 5 years old. I used to perform with a classical Indian dance troupe, and I transitioned into Persian dance. So this has been a dream of mine to bring together a lot of different Persian dancers. Persian dance is kind of hard to get a hold of. It's not an easily accessible dance form, so it's a rare opportunity to come and see Persian dance live.
Thank you. We're so looking forward to it. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
So Divya, you are the choreographer for Om Shanti. So how is it going now for you?
Oh, it's just a wonderful experience. I would say one of the best experiences of my life. What we're doing is we have like so many different kinds of dances in the musical itself. So that itself is giving me a lot to learn, and then meeting a lot of people and different styles. I mean, it's been amazing.
So how do you work at Intel in the morning and then do rehearsals in the evening? How
It
does
is.
that go?
It's very hectic, but I love it. I mean, I think I'm living 2 lives now, and I would say I love both of them very much.
So tell us a little bit about the songs and numbers and how many songs are there.
We have
dancers.
we have about 8 dances in the musical itself. A lot of them are more traditional Bollywood choreography, but what we've tried to do is we've tried to play around with some of the other music and try to come up with something more intuitive and listen to the music. So we have a ballroom number. We've put in a tango piece in there at the end. There's disco, there's Western Bollywood, there's traditional Bollywood, there's folk, there's Persian dance, we have belly dance. So it's just a bunch of different
Tell
styles.
us something about the props that you're using.
Props, okay. So I think, I don't want to give away the whole thing, but I think one of the most special songs is Main Agar Kahu. We have a bunch of props. We have a snow globe coming in. We're going to have the moon dropping on us. We're going to have one of the actors be, harnessed, and he's going to drop snow on the leads. So that, I think, is the most complicated song as far as the props go. And then there's a bunch of other songs like the finale. There's the lead dropping in from 40 feet high. So that's what
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
So you are one of the dancers in the show, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So what are you doing? Tell our audience about it.
I am doing a Darde Disco and a Doomdana. I'm one of the dancers, so I'll be dancing around our lead, Om Prakash. So I'm looking forward to it.
Have you done this kind of dancing before?
Not necessarily Bollywood. I've actually done a lot more Garba.
Oh, cool.
Oddly enough.
So how is it going so far?
It's going really well. We actually have rehearsal tomorrow morning, all day long. So, but no, it's going really well. It's fun. Everything's choreographed, and I'm excited.
Thank you so much.
Guys, we're at the Om Shanti Om pre-party, and it's been a great blast. And we're looking forward to the big production in August. I have my wife here, Mary Rose. I want to ask her what she thought of it. Mary Rose, what do you think?
I thought it was great. A lot of energy, really fun, and I can't wait to see the musical.
Awesome. We're looking forward to it. It'll be fun.
Hi, I'm Annalise Machado. I'm Vikram's partner, and Vikram is part of Om Shanti. He's playing the villain, and he's in a ton of rehearsals. They've been rehearsing all summer, and I'm really excited to see him in this role and see what he's been working on, because I haven't been seeing him very often. But I'm quite excited for this Agni production. I'm excited for all the dancers and what's coming together in August, so hope to see you there.
Hi, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Mohit Patel, and we're here in Austin, Texas, here at Madison on the 5th. We just had a great kickoff for Om Shanti, Once Upon a Time in Bollywood. It's been a wonderful event. We've met tons of great people. I wanted to thank each and every single one of them for coming out here and supporting us. It's been great. We've had great people out here. It's a wonderful event. We look forward to seeing you guys at the Bollywood Day here at the Long Center on August 3rd. Again, I want to thank everybody else for coming out here. Thank you so much. It's very appreciated. It's been a blast so far. It's going to be an even better journey from here. Thank you very much. This is Mohit Patel. Thank you.